welcome to the Orlando SEO Podcast, Episode 7. Today we're going to talk about the Orlando SEO Roadmap. As always, I'm your host at Real Mark Daniels, and you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Orlando SEO. Obviously, SEO is search engine optimization, and I explain that to my mother again, what SEO is. A lot of people don't know that are in the business field or computers or have a business what SEO is. So, getting back to the SEO roadmap, we did a blog here. I kind of laid it out in our blog on OrlandoSEOgroup.com. And I'm just going to go through here and kind of explain it. So, a lot of people don't know what you're getting into when it comes to buying SEO. People are like, well, why do I need it? Blah, blah, blah. So, phase one of Orlando SEO is this is going to be the data collection phase where we run against. We check out your competition. We check out where you are. We look at your website. Do you have any issues? How Google's reading your site. All that kind of stuff. So this is just like the gathering of information phase, and we just go over everything about what your competition's doing, what you need to do to beat them, how we're going to fix it on your website, on your inbound, outbound links, and kind of clean up everything that you have so far. So that's phase one is basically, getting you back in shape. So if you had a website up there for a while and, you let it go or it hasn't been updated in a while, perhaps you got some broken links or some blogs, we're just going to get you back in shape, clean it up. So that's kind of the phase one of the SEO roadmap here. Phase two is going to be the keyword research. Now, that's probably one of the most important parts of SEO is what keywords are going to be found when someone's typing you in. So, when you're typing in, for example, somebody wants to find Orlando, they're going to type in, Orlando Pawn Shop, right? And they're probably going to go to these right here. So, obviously, they're going to go to Yelp. This one's 3 best rated, but this is an actual website, Godfather Pawn. So, they're saying, okay, this is an actual pawn shop, not Yelp. This is a pawn shop right there. And of course, Orlando SEO is done by us. But so when we're talking about keyword research, it's what your customer, your potential customer, is going to type in. You know what I mean? So one of our other main clients, he does industrial gearbox repair, and that's what somebody's going to type in. Like, they're going to say, hey, I broke a gearbox. Who does industrial gearbox repair, right? So, obviously, number one here is this PPG. And, obviously, if you scroll to the bottom, you will see Orlando SEO, and that's us. But, so the keyword research is key. So, that's kind of what we go over. Whatever business you are in, we'll make sure we go over your keywords and optimize those. And then obviously we're going to go back to the the analysis of your competition with the keywords, and that's what we're really going to go after. You go on to the page 3, and it's OnPage Optimization. So, without going too much into it, if you look back at our previous podcasts, I believe it was episode 2 or something, we explained what meta tags are. So when you're talking about OnPage Optimization, we're doing meta tags, meta descriptions, sitemaps. We're just telling Google exactly what we have and how it's being read. And, of course, that's all going to go through the XML sitemap. And, of course, we've done a podcast about that previously. And so we're going to go to phase 4, off-page optimization, just as important. So off-page optimization is, how many backlinks do you have? So if you look at, one of Neil Patel, he's one of the big SEO guy, has a big website. He has traffic here, and it says backlinks 31. So when you're talking about off-page optimization, you're talking about really good backlinks. And if you look at some of these, they'll actually tell you the domain authority of them. So you don't want to go out and just buy like really crappy backlinks, because that'll end up hurting you more than helping you. You want to get them from a website that has really good backlinks. So you see right here, I have a backlink from Harvard EDU. That domain score is a 94 out of 100. So those are really, really good backlinks with those anchor texts to the company. So you're looking for really good backlinks, not not a domain score of like 0, which will end up hurting you in the end, if you know what I mean. All right, so then we're going to go down to maintaining the SEO. So a lot of people think that, okay, now I've been paying for SEO, I'm going to stop. That's one of the most critical mistakes a lot of companies make, because you can't just stop SEO. SEO is like a plant. You got to keep watering it with, you got to keep telling Google that you're doing some off-page stuff, you're doing some on-page blogs, you're doing this, you're doing that, and just kind of tell Google, hey, we're here, we're updating, and we're just watering the plant. So you got to be on a maintenance plan for SEO, and just because if you quit, I'm telling you right now, and Google doesn't thinks you're stagnant, all your results are going to go away. And I've seen people drop from the 3rd to 4th result on the first page to the 4th or 5th page, nowhere to be found, just because they stopped. And once those backlinks are gone, a lot of those backlinks, I have a network of myself now that I've set up where I just set up backlinks from some of my own sites and stuff like that. And when I take those backlinks away, it could just really hurt that traffic. And then obviously in the end, you're going to want to have Google Analytics. This is key to your website, just so you can see where your traffic's coming from, how much traffic. If you don't have Google Analytics set up on your website and not looking at that report monthly, you might as well not even be in business, because you got to look at that. If you have an SEO company right now that's not going over your analytics with you each month, showing you how to improve or how you've improved from the previous month, definitely pull a Donald Trump. You're fired. And hire a real SEO company, such as ourselves. So here we are, OrlandoSEOGroup.com. This is our podcast number 7, lucky number 7. This was the Orlando SEO Roadmap podcast. And please follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Orlando SEO. And I'll see you next time for episode 8 of the Orlando SEO podcast. Thank you.